Hi there, I'm Penny Johnson. I'm your instructor for the summer section of the Outlook class. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to capture information from your screen so that you can submit it as a part of your assignment. So I've already gone through the trouble of logging in to the virtual desktop. You can see that I have the virtual desktop loaded on the screen here. I can see that information over here. And notice that I have a taskbar for my virtual desktop. And then below that, I have the taskbar for just my regular old desktop that's on my laptop. So I'm going to start my Outlook so that I can have a little information that I want to capture on the screen. I'll double click the Microsoft Office folder, and then I'm going to double click Outlook 16. Now, because I'm logged into the virtual desktop, I'm using one of the Exchange user Outlook accounts that are assigned to each of us strictly for the purposes of this class. So I'll let Outlook in my virtual desktop get loaded. And while that's loading up, then what I want you to know is that we're going to use a software product called the Snipping Tool to capture information from our screens. So now I've got my Outlook account ready to go. I'm going to pretend that I have something here that I need to submit for an assignment. From my virtual desktop, I'm going to choose the search tool. Notice I'm within the taskbar of my virtual desktop. I'm not in the taskbar on my laptop. I'm in my virtual desktop. Okay, so I'm going to click that search tool and I'm going to type the word snip. That'll give me many things that have the word snip in them. The only thing I have is the Snipping Tool software. So find the Snipping Tool software as it loads and double click it. If it doesn't load for you, you can keep typing Snipping Tool to find it precisely. Once the Snipping Tool loads, it'll take just a minute here, but once that loads for me, oh, there I can see it's loaded on my taskbar, then I can click it to bring it to the front. Click New. That will give me this little plus sign. I'll draw a square over all of the information I want to capture. So I'm going to pretend that I just want to capture the ribbon from my screen. So I'm going to click, hold, and draw, in this case, a rectangle to capture the ribbon from my screen. And now that information has been captured in the Snipping Tool software. It's now an image for me. So I can choose File, Save As, and save that image. I want to give the name, a file name that reflects the information that I've captured. So I'm, in this instance, going to choose Outlook Ribbon as my example. I'm going to notice that, I'm going to change it to save it to the desktop of my virtual desktop. So if I choose desktop at the left, that's the desktop of my virtual desktop. And I'll click Save. Now I can close my Snipping Tool software, and I'm also going to minimize down my Outlook within my virtual desktop. So I'm going to choose this minimize, not the one above. And now I can see the desktop. Oops, I'm going to minimize this one too to close that out of the way. Now I can see my virtual desktop, and I can see that image. That's my Outlook ribbon that I just saved. That's that image I just saved. So I have this information here. I can add it to any assignment. I can upload it to Blackboard. It's ready to go. If you need any help at all capturing information using the Snipping Tool, feel free to email me at any time using my regular Outlook account, psjohnson1@madisoncollege.edu.